Connor Blake at 14 years old. Learned to smile before he learned to say no. Yeah, his dad said, boys don't cry, they collect and control. So he buried his softness 6 feet below the floorboards of a house that never felt like home. By 16 he could charm a room without opening his mouth. By 18 he forgot what it felt like to want something he wasn't allowed. He called me at 2 a.m. from a hotel in Ohio. Said I just spent an hour staring at the ceiling, trying to remember who I was before the show. I didn't say anything, I just listened to him breathe. Yeah, that's the loudest sound a golden boy can leave. A golden boy who tucks you in when the crowd goes home. Oh, who holds the weight you carry in your bones. You built a kingdom out of their applause, yeah, but castles made of clapping hands of hollow floors. Oh, golden boy, the gold is just a guise. Golden boy. Oh, golden boy. Oh, I saw him backstage after a show went wrong. The mic cut out, the lights went early, the band played the wrong song. Yeah, he smiled through it, waved, blew a kiss, walked off and threw a chair at the wall. Oh, then sat down on the floor, put his head in his hands, said, I don't feel anything at all. I sat next to him, didn't touch him, didn't speak. After 7 minutes he said, thank you for not saying it's gonna be okay this week. Yeah, he told me once his therapist asked him to describe his childhood in one word. Oh. He said audience, then laughed, then threw up, then said, isn't that absurd? I said, that's not absurd, that's a sentence, yeah. He said, what's the difference? I said, one lets you heal, the other lets you reign. Golden boy who tucks you in when the crowd goes home. Oh, who holds the weight you carry in your bones. You built a kingdom out of their applause, yeah, but castles made of clapping hands of hollow floors. To guys, golden boy. Oh, golden boy. Oh, he asked me if he'd ever be someone's first choice instead of their encore. I said, you already are, you just don't believe me because you've been trained to ignore, yeah. He said, my father called me last week, told me he's proud of the brand I built. I said, what about the person? He said, what person? I said, exactly, then silence, then guilt. He cried without making a sound, that's a skill you learn when crying gets you killed. And not with fists, but with silence, with the absence of warmth, with the slow freeze of a house they never thrilled. Yeah, I held his hand, he flinched, then relaxed, then held back, then held on. Oh, that's the geography of a golden boy, a map of all the places he's been told he's wrong. Golden boy, drop the armor, drop the stage, drop the name they gave you when you couldn't push back. Oh, you don't have to earn your place at your own table. The gold was never yours, it was a leash they painted yellow, yeah. And I'm not asking you to shine, I'm asking you to unravel. Golden He didn't say anything, oh, he just put his head on my shoulder, and for once didn't perform the silence.